What's up, guys? Welcome to today's stream. Early stream at that. Crack open this energy drink, cause, bro, when I tell y'all I am tired, I am tired. Out here trying to be a content creator and just, man, it's like I didn't even carry on like this at my old job. My old job, I had quit. Oh my god. I should have just gone just freaking just find like a hot tub somewhere and grant you. No. That'd be crazy if it's that one light machine gun that I always be asking about. I highly doubt that it is, but it would just be crazy if it was. Let's go ahead. Go over here. I wish they would just go ahead and give me that LMG. It's like, bruh, I can't remember the name of it, but when I see it, I'll know it. Where's the? I was about to say, I was like, bro, where is this? Wait, what? Oh, it must. Oh, okay. Let's see what I got. Some pants. I guess. Was that what they gave me? Not no weapon or nothing? Really? I mean, I just was assumed that I would get a weapon. Or these all fake Adidas and oh wow, alright. I think once I do this and then do this stronghold, I'm going to New York. Because Washington, D.C. is like, gets to a point where it's like, okay, like, I just feel like I'm running around in circles doing nothing. Sometimes I like to hear their compliments. Gets me through the game. Wait, where am I going? I gotta go this way. Alright. It's like, I'm not walking with y'all. It's like, y'all, you guys, it's like, they're like right there. It's like, what? Why do y'all need an escort? It's, what, like 100 feet? It's like now I go over there and try to pet the dog. Then dogs gonna start like running off, barking, going crazy and stuff. So I ain't gonna fool with it. I don't know how people they do like subathons and freaking 24-hour streams and all. Well, I know they sleep at some point, but see, that's what I'm saying. It's like I ain't even. Do we got the same gun? Hold on. I think we got the same. She got like a scope on hers. Okay. Division agent into practice. I see you. what? Nah, let me go ahead, head back in this area. Just gave up, homie. Doing all that extra stuff, look where it led you. What happened? Tell me this game did not just crash. Oh my god. It's like, why? I like how they waited until I got all the way to the objective. And then that's when they're like, hey, you know what? Right now would be a good time to crash. I swear, man, Ubisoft, you guys... What's the point of coming out? You came out with an update to break the game? Oh my god, it's like, man, game developers are just crackheads, man. They don't know what they're doing. Stop updating games and it's just breaking them. That don't even make no sense. The game was working perfectly fine yesterday. I played it, no problem. Then all of a sudden now today they're like, well, you know what? Let's come out with a 4 GB update to break the game. I swear, man, it's like, it's just developers. They have no idea what they're doing when it comes to video games. None whatsoever. It's like if you got freaking people out in Turkey, one man by himself, and he can come out with a game, and that game ain't crashed, it ain't did nothing. It's like, yeah, it might not be no top tier game, but still, you could come out with a game and you all the way out in Turkey, just, you know, that's just crazy, man. Like, that is seriously insane. I tell you, man, I'm like, I just... At least with them, they're like, you know what? We're just, with the next Division game, they're like, it's going to be free because you guys charge money for another Division game? No, y'all got to get sued. You 100% have to get sued because that don't even make any sense. Your guys' job is just to develop a video game. Since when did they have in the whatever you guys is filling out, application, whatever it is, when did they have you say, oh yeah, you gotta break a game at some point in time? It's like, if you don't know what you're doing, quit your job and stop developing on video games. It's like, it's too early for this crap, man. I do an early stream to play a game. I ain't do an early stream to watch a game crash. I'm telling you, it's like, it's a lot of people out there. It's like, y'all just, please just quit your job. Because that game was, like I said, it was working perfectly fine. And it came out with this update and they just ruined it. And honestly, I mean, the game, usually it does crash on PC. So I don't know why I'm surprised. Okay, we're gonna have to restart that because I forgot what break button.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Keep middle, over crests, 80. Left 2, 60, don't cut. Left 3, don't cut. Right 4. And left 3, don't cut. And right 4 opens. Keep right over crest 80. Caution, crest, left 2, 60 through dip. Keep left over crest. Right 6.
It just don't make sense though. It's like the game's been out on PC for how long and it still crashes for people. Oh my god, it's like, what are y'all doing?
Don't cut. And crest, right 3 into left 2. Left 6, keep right over crest.
It's like all these games, all these different games that work. Like, I refuse to believe that it's my PC, because I feel like people would say some stuff like that. Oh, maybe it's your PC. I don't think it'll be a PC that's literally worth $3,000. With all the parts that I've added to it, yeah, it's a $3,000 PC. I highly doubt, with top tier parts, in my opinion, that it would do some stuff like that. No. I refuse to believe that you upgrade a PC and then the game just stopped working. No. Don't believe that at all. Maybe with somebody else's PC, but no. It's not me trying to be arrogant or just, you know, but I just refuse to believe that you upgrade, meaning you get better parts, and then that causes the game to stop working. When you add better parts to your computer, parts that's better than the last. No, I refuse. I refuse to believe that. That's something where I'm like, I will sit down in the classroom and try to learn it before I have somebody randomly try to explain that to me, because I don't believe it at all. There's just developers out there where they don't know what they're doing. They hire them based off of whatever level of education that they got. That's why I start asking a lot of these developers. It's like, what was your guys' like education level when y'all graduated? Because I feel like a lot of them is kindergarten. They just had no idea what they're doing. They're all like, well, we can somewhat do this. I feel like that's what we need to start doing, paying attention to how these game developers, like, you pitch them a new idea, just pay attention to like how they act. Like, if they're not eager and, you know, wanting to like really develop something, if they're all like, oh yeah, we can, they're just brushing it off, yeah, they don't care. And I feel like there's a lot of people at Ubisoft where it's like, you guys need to be fired. Because that don't make no sense. Where it's like the game, and they charge money for it though. Why is it that you come out with a 4 GB update and it's just, man, I swear. I can't play any more bad games. Like, I really can't. Because it's honestly, it's a waste of time. I play another bad game, I'm like, no. I honestly want to just contact a lot of these developers and just be like, what's the issue? And I'm not trying to do no, oh, well, wiggle your PC, unplug this wire, plug it back in, go outside, spin around 5 times, and then the game should work. No, the game should just work by default. It's a video game, bruh. Y'all wouldn't have did this if this had been back in the Xbox and PlayStation 2 days, because no, if a game would have remotely came out back in that day, broken, companies would have been getting sued. And they figure, oh, well, we could just continuously keep brushing it off with update after update after update, not fix the game, and then just make it seem like that we're doing something productive, when we're really not. And I'm like, it's that type of stuff that makes a company just fall under. They might not realize it, but the rest of the world, they'll understand at some point when they go and like try to release another game and they don't have the funds for it, because people just stop investing in them. You want to keep continuously coming out with games that are broke. No, it's me upset, stressed out from games just not working. Got Call of Duty, that game don't want to start up. Division wants to crash. It's like if they would have remotely came out with a game like that back then, guaranteeing, I promise you, Ubisoft would not be a company today. That's what a lot of these guys need to try to start doing. Release some games that work. Let's see how that goes. Release some games that work. It's either they would do it just to prove people wrong, or they don't want to do it because they know it's going to take too much time out of their hands. And this is literally their job.
Right 3, 60, don't cut. Right 2, don't cut. Keep middle over crest.
Like, you guys are Ubisoft. It is a team. You mean to tell me that one person talking on that game, Spaceborne 2? Like, I'm not. The game has its issues. Don't get me wrong. It's one of those. But it's an early access game. The Division 2, Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 2, all these games, they're not early access games yet. They act worse than an early access game. Like, that's stuff where it's like, nah, explain. Explain why you guys gotta do like maintenance updates to a game, and it's like, what do you got going on with your game where you gotta do a weekly maintenance update? And they'll swear up and down, oh, we're doing our best, we're doing this. We appreciate the feedback. It's like those automated messages that they send out to people. That's what also upsets me. It's like, you guys don't care about what no gamer want. That's probably what it is. It's like they got people that are not gamers developing these games. Like, oh, all I just gotta do is move these files on into this computer. Oh yeah, sure, I could do that.
60 through dip. Keep left over crest. Right 6, left 3, narrow to finish.
I just have a feeling though somebody will like send me, or they'll like, oh, have you ever developed a video game? You don't know how hard it is. True, I don't know how hard it is developing a video game, but let's just say if I were to step into that line of work, I would make sure of it that my game doesn't just randomly crash. That it just randomly it just doesn't randomly have issues. But when a game does stuff like that, that shows me that whoever it is that's working on the game don't know what they're doing. I mean, if you got games that came out literally 20 years ago that can still be played till this day, what's wrong with a game that just came out, 2019? I think that's when Division 2 came out. And then you got Call of Duty. That game came out last year, and you mean to tell me there's games from like 20 years back that plays better than these games? New games at that, modern games. I'm telling you, I honestly, I should just go out and just get me a PlayStation 2 and just build my collection up again. Play PlayStation 2 games, because I'm like, games today, it's just, man, seems like after 2019, games just started declining. You just feel like it was kind of like a moment where games just wasn't really doing a whole lot. Then 2019 happened, and I think that's when Call of Duty Modern Warfare came out. Then it just seemed like after that, people were like, well, it might have been some other games before that too, but it just seems like now it's like people just do the bare minimum to their games and then charge like $69.99 for it.
Left over crest, right 6, don't cut. Keep right over crest, 80, caution, crest, left 2, 60 through dip. Keep left over crest, right 6, don't cut. Right 5, 80 through dip. Left 5 long, tightens, don't cut. Into right 3, left 3. And crest, right 3, don't cut. Into left 2, keep left over crest, care, right 1. And right 4 over crest. Left 4 tightens. And right 3, don't cut. And left 4, 60. Right 4, don't cut. And left 3, Left 2, 60, don't cut. Left 3, don't cut. Left 6, keep right over crest, don't cut. Right 2, crest 80. Keep left over crest, 100 through gate. Right 6, left 5 over crest. 80 through dip, 80. 80 through dip, crest, and keep right over crest. 110 through dip, right 5, long. Caution, crest, jump maybe, right 5. 80 through dip, crest, and keep right over crest. 110 through dip, 60, bumps, pass junction, crest, cattle grid. 110 through dip, keep left over crest, and crest, jump maybe, 60, 110 through dip, keep left over crest, and crest, jump maybe, 60, 80 through dip, left 3 over crest, dip, crest, through gate, right 3 long, opens over crests, dip, right 5, left 5, crest, and crest.
When did this game come out? Because it's like, nah, bro. I just can't let that stuff go. It's like you go and buy a game and the game don't work properly. Why is it not opening up? Just open up, bro. Dirt 4 came out in 2017. How is it that a game in 2017? It's like, God, and it's more playable than games that came out after. And you got old Call of Duty games that can work properly. You got the First Division game that can work properly, along with a lot of other Ubisoft games that can work properly. But it's those one games that they try to push out so much to make it seem like that, oh, this is the future. This is what gaming needs to be. This is what gaming is. I'm like, gaming is a big pile of a particular word that I'm not going to say because kids can be watching, so. But I think everybody understands my message. Like, whoever it is that was back in the day developing games, we need them today. 'Cause I feel like whoever it is that's developing games today, it's like, you don't know what you're doing. You can try to prove to me otherwise. You can show me all the degrees that you got in college. You have no idea what you're doing. Like, I will say that to everybody's face that works at both Activision and Ubisoft. You have no, along with 2K, EA, I feel like that they're trying to slowly redeem themselves, but they still got some shady games too. But any developer out there that's like, oh, I know what I'm doing, but yet the game don't work, and it got like either a mixed or under rating on Steam, can't get above 1, 2, 3 stars or anything, or just stays at that star minimum, or it can't get 4 or 5 stars, yeah. I'm like, it's stuff where I'm like, nah, you can't explain to me that you actually care for gaming. Like, even if you, the thing, because I just felt like that somebody, a game developer, would hear this and they were like, oh, well, let me put together this big old giant video and show him how much I've been playing video games since 1985. I ain't got achievements and did this and this. I'm like, yeah, you spend all this time making a video, but what about the game that's broke, that don't work properly? They're like, there's nothing that a game developer that can say to me now where they're all like, oh, yeah, I care about the game. Telling you, man, it's like I'm gonna try to, at one point, like when I just have free time, like I'm gonna really try to develop a video game. I don't care if it's a shooting game, racing game, whatever it is. I'm going to sit down and actually take the time to develop a video game. Whether I gotta do it myself, hire a team, whatever it is, but I'm like, I gotta just do it. Just so I can show people, I'm like, yes, people still like to come out with good video games.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 110.
Not gonna have no battle pass crap. Sorry, on my charge, what, to do like how they did in the old days, DLCs, few maps, new weapons, but it ain't gonna be no stuff where it's like, oh, okay, you have to charge you guys an arm and a leg for it. Like, nah, just go and just charge like a reasonable amount, like what, $5?
Crest and keep right over crest.
Have where the game might be probably like what, 20, 30, depending on what kind of game it is, but
Bridge 100 through dip and crest jump baby.
not no
80,
$60,
right
$70
Don't cut.
just for the game to not work properly.
Right 5, don't cut. Through gate, right 5.
That's why they be having games like that on sale. Like, I think the Division only costs like 15 bucks because it doesn't work.
80 through dip, left 2. Into left 2 over crest and right 4. Left 5. Into right 4. And left 3 over crest. Don't cut. Into right 5. Through gate. Left 5. Dip. Left 3 long tightens over crests. Left 4. And caution, right 2 over crest. Into right 2. Don't cut. 80 through dip. Left 5.
Why is this so like? What is this? What is going on? I barely see.
80. Right.
I'm not gonna be playing the game. They're gonna like, oh, let's freaking have it where it's just all mad sandy outside. You can't see nothing. It's like I was at that point in time when gaming just wasn't really doing a whole lot. What other games I have. Should try to play CARX. Yeah, let's just try playing that. It's like hopefully nobody don't join. So I'm out. Ooh, backseat or join your game. I'm like, bro, I don't want to be bothered. But I got a message real quick, so. All right. Oh my God. It's like one of the only games that actually just brings me peace. It's just they don't. I mean, besides these 2 tracks, but still, it's just one of the rare games where it's like, okay, I like this. This is chill. You know, they don't do no extra stuff. They're not stupid, and developers is, you know, they cool. Some games out there, man, I'm telling you, avoid them. They may look fun, but trust me, they're not. So I'll never forget when I told my friends, because they was like, you know, they were asking me if I play Modern Warfare 2. And this is like right when the issues started with that game not starting up. Like the look of confusion when I told them that the game just doesn't start up on PC for me. Like that's like a look that you'll never forget. That's a look where it's like, how does a brand new game not start up on literally something that it was built out of? Like, Call of Duty was built out of a PC. So, like, it confuses me that it doesn't work. And you would think, like, that's literally the source. Like, how does one develop a video game? Like, if you could develop a video game from an Xbox or a PlayStation, please show me. But the majority of games have always been developed on a PC. That's something where I don't even have to look that up. Like, I know that a game was developed off of a PC. And then they have that choice on whether or not, oh, well, let's release it on Xbox. Let's release it on PlayStation, Nintendo Switch. But it's you develop it off of a PC. So it confuses me when games, you would think, like, out of all of the like consoles, any just gaming device out there, you would think out of all of them, a PC will work more than it would make sense if it was like, okay, Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo Switch, they're like, oh, okay, well, the game's gonna crash because it wasn't developed off of this console. So it's like, it's gonna crash, it's gonna be messing up. Okay, understandable, I get it. You know, because I ain't never heard no game being developed off of, Nintendo Switch or whatever. But it's like the fact that it came from here and it doesn't work properly. That's what confuses me. Because I'm like, it makes no sense. Like, that is something I'm never going to let down. I'm never going to let down the fact that it's like, you guys make these games that makes like millions and it don't work, and then you expect people to keep continuously buying it. I'm done with The Division. I know they did say that they were gonna come out with a free one, and I'm like, that'll be the only way I'll download it, because I'm not gonna buy it and I'm not gonna put no money in it. That game's free, okay, cool. As soon as they remotely ask me for money, no. Even if it's on some dumb stuff where it wants to be like The Division, and they're like, oh, well, let's have it where the game is free, but you still gotta pay money for stuff. No. Guess I won't be playing that game. They gonna do some stuff like that. I don't know why my watch, like my watch will vibrate, and I look, they were like, "Oh, time to move." I'm like, "Do you not realize when a person is sitting down and they doing something?" Like, what if I was like in a business meeting? They all like, "Time to move." You think I'm just gonna get up, just like, just start walking? I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it with this stream. I told myself, I was like, nah, it's like when games just stress me out, I gotta end stream, because it's like I'm just gonna be stressed out the whole stream. Telling you, man, games is gonna mess around and just freaking cause people to lose it. I'm not gonna wait no 30 seconds for no ad. Plus, Twitch be liking to take all this extra time with ads and stuff, so... Anyways, yeah, and that being said, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you, everybody that stopped by today's stream. Stay tuned for the next stream. Also, thank anybody that is watching this on YouTube. Please like and subscribe.